Have you ever heard of Kazan, the jewel of Russia that combines tradition, modernity, and stunning beauty? This city has something special, something that leaves everyone who visits completely amazed. But today we're going to explore one of the most fascinating aspects of this place, the extraordinarily beautiful women of Kazan. What makes this city a true paradise of beauty and charm? You're about to find out. Imagine a city where the grandeur of Russian culture meets the elegance and mysticism of the Eastern world. That city exists, and its name is Kazan. Located on the banks of the majestic Volga River, the capital of Tatarstan is one of the most captivating destinations in Russia. But Kazan isn't just any ordinary tourist destination. It carries a legacy of over 1,000 years, a history marked by disputes, reigns, and a cultural fusion that makes it one of a kind. It's a city where ancient architecture coexists harmoniously with futuristic buildings, where Islamic tradition intertwines with the Russian Orthodox heritage, and where modernity and spirituality walk side by side. A city with two souls. Russia and Tatarstan Kazan is considered the third capital of Russia, after Moscow and St. Petersburg, but it has a soul unlike any other city in the country. Here, Slavic Russians live alongside Muslim Tatars, creating a cultural mosaic that influences not only the local cuisine and architecture, but also the people who reside here. This cultural fusion is reflected in the city's landscape. On one side, there's the Kazan Kremlin, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, which houses the impressive Kol-Sharif Mosque, one of the most beautiful in Russia. On the other side, you'll find Orthodox churches with gleaming golden domes, such as the Annunciation Cathedral, evidence of the city's Christian influence, and it doesn't stop there. As you walk through the streets of Kazan, you'll see modern boulevards, luxury shopping malls, and skyscrapers that symbolize the city's 21st century progress. At the same time, you'll encounter traditional bazaars, craft fairs, and small cafes that keep the ancestral traditions of the region alive. The mystery behind Kazan's beauty. Now you might be wondering, what does all of this have to do with the incredible beauty of Kazan's women? The answer lies precisely in this cultural heritage. For centuries, Russians, Tatars, Mongols, and even Persian peoples have passed through here, leaving their genetic and cultural mark. The result? Women with an astonishing diversity of features, combining Slavic delicacy with exotic Eastern sensuality. And that's not all. The city's mindset, which values both knowledge and beauty, has created an environment where women stand out not only for their appearance, but also for their charisma and intelligence. Now that we understand the foundation of this enchanting city, let's dive deeper into one of its greatest attractions, the women of Kazan and their mesmerizing charm. If there's a city where women's beauty seems to have reached an almost artistic level, that city is Kazan. But what exactly makes the women here stand out so much? Let's explore 3 aspects that make Kazan's beauty truly extraordinary. Rare. Genetic diversity. As you stroll through Kazan, you'll notice there isn't a single dominant standard of beauty. On the contrary, the diversity of features is impressive. This is due to the convergence of different ethnicities that have lived and thrived here for centuries. There are Slavic women with fair skin and hypnotically blue eyes, often combined with blonde or red hair. On the other hand, Tatar women tend to have almond-shaped eyes, golden skin, and dark hair, exuding an exotic and mysterious appearance. And then there are those who are mixed between these ethnicities, creating unique genetic combinations rarely seen in other parts of the world. This means that no matter your personal taste, in Kazan you'll find different types of beauty, each with its own distinct charm, natural elegance, and impeccable style. But Kazan women's beauty isn't just genetic. They know how to enhance and present themselves to the world in a flawless way. From an early age, the city's young women learn that taking care of one's appearance is a reflection of self-respect. It doesn't matter if they're going to university, work, or just for a stroll around the city. They always dress with elegance and good taste. Well-fitted dresses, without excesses, that gracefully highlight their femininity. Elegant shoes, often high heels, that add a touch of refinement. Discreet makeup that subtly enhances their natural features. Moreover, skin and hair care are essential to them. Many beauty salons in Kazan offer sophisticated treatments, and most women here have a flawless skincare routine, ensuring radiant, well-cared-for skin. Intelligence, education, and charm. If there's something that makes a woman truly irresistible, it's the combination of beauty and intelligence. And that's precisely where the women of Kazan shine even more. The city is home to some of the best universities in Russia, and education is highly valued by everyone. This means that many women speak multiple languages, including English, French, and even Chinese, in addition to Russian and Tatar. They're always well-informed, discussing various topics, from literature to economics, and possess an intellectual charm that captivates anyone. Additionally, Kazan's culture encourages a refined and respectful demeanor, making interactions with these women truly fascinating. Unlike many Western cities where hurry and informality dominate social interactions, in Kazan, women still maintain a classic elegance in how they communicate. Soft background music and images of the city's cafes and parks. Picture yourself in a cozy cafe in the heart of Kazan. You look around and see incredibly elegant women, sitting with impeccable posture, chatting quietly about travel, art, and history. All of this without trying too hard, without exaggeration, just a natural reflection of the sophisticated environment in which they grew up. If the physical beauty of the women of Kazan is already impressive, what truly makes them unforgettable is the combination of intelligence, culture, and natural charm. Contrary to what many might think, the city of Kazan isn't limited to its stunning architecture and cultural diversity. It also stands out as one of the main educational hubs in Russia, which directly influences the sophistication and intellect of the women who live here. Education as the pillar of elegance, Kazan is home to some of the most prestigious universities in the country. Kazan Federal University, for instance, is one of the oldest in Russia, founded in 1804, and has produced great scientists, writers, and intellectuals. This means that many women here grow up in an environment where knowledge is highly valued. They are encouraged to study, develop their skills, and cultivate critical thinking from a young age. Many speak multiple languages, such as English, French, German, and even Chinese, in addition to Russian and Tatar. They're always up to date on art, literature, politics, and economics, making any conversation with them a true learning experience. They are independent and ambitious, pursuing successful careers in various fields, from business to science and technology. And the most interesting part? They combine this intelligence with a charm and sweetness that make them even more attractive. Elegance and sophistication in behavior. But it's not just intelligence that makes the women of Kazan stand out. Their behavior is also a defining trait. In many parts of the world, speed and informality dominate social interactions. But in Kazan, there is a culture of refinement and discretion that is part of the local identity. They know how to conduct themselves in any situation, whether at a formal event or a casual gathering. They are polite, reserved, and mysterious, but when they feel at ease, they reveal a vibrant personality full of charisma. Rather than adopting ostentatious behavior, they use a more subtle and engaging approach, making each interaction special. All of this makes them admired not only for their physical beauty, but also for their elegance in speech, gestures, and posture. Now, imagine combining all of that: exotic beauty, sophisticated intelligence, and refined behavior. The result? A city where the women seem like they've stepped right out of a romance novel. But where exactly can you witness this atmosphere up close? The answer lies in Kazan's luxurious and vibrant social scene. If you want to experience the full elegance and charm of the women of Kazan, there's no better place than the city's nightlife and high-profile events. Sophistication here is a hallmark. Bauman Street. The heart of social life, one of the most iconic places to feel this atmosphere is the famous Bauman Street, one of the city's busiest and most charming thoroughfares. As you walk down Bauman Street, you'll see a veritable outdoor fashion show. Women dress with an impressive level of elegance, whether they're meeting friends for dinner, going on a romantic walk, or just grabbing a coffee at the end of the day. The cafes and restaurants in this area are known for attracting a refined clientele, and the women of Kazan know exactly how to stand out with sophistication and style. They wear outfits that combine femininity and sophistication without overdoing it. They're discreetly sensual, preferring an elegant style that highlights natural beauty. Their behavior is marked by politeness and charm, turning any interaction into a memorable experience. If you want to immerse yourself in this experience, sit at a cafe on Bauman Street and just observe. You'll see how different the feminine culture in Kazan is compared to many other cities in the world. Events of luxury and glamour. But if you're after an even more upscale environment, Kazan's events are a spectacle in themselves. Fashion shows. Kazan boasts a vibrant fashion scene, and many women either participate in or attend events where elegance and style reach another level. Classical music concerts. At the Kazan Opera and Ballet Theater, it's common to see women dressed impeccably, enjoying performances that exude sophistication. Sporting events. Even at Rubin Kazan's football matches, the local team stands are filled with well-dressed women, proving that refinement is a natural characteristic here. And if you want to see it all combined, elegance, intelligence, and beauty, then one of the best places to witness this magic is at exclusive parties and events in the city. Imagine a night in a luxurious rooftop venue with panoramic views of the Volga River. Men in impeccable suits, women in evening gowns, champagne flutes being served while jazz and classical music play in the background. In these moments, the true essence of Kazan's women shines. They talk about travel, literature, business, and culture, always with a captivating smile and an enchanting gaze. The experience of discovering Kazan at night. They say Kazan's beauty is even more mesmerizing when the sun goes down. The city. Lights reflect on the Volga River. The streets fill with elegant people, and the sense of being in a magical place takes over anyone who visits. And it's precisely in this setting that Kazan's women showcase their full magnetism. Whether at a sophisticated dinner, an exclusive event, or simply strolling under the night sky, they make anyone wonder, how can there be a place where charm and beauty come together so perfectly? Now that you know the secrets behind the sophistication of Kazan's women, in the next chapter, we'll delve even deeper into this fascinating city. If you're enjoying the video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content about the world's most incredible places. See you in the next segment. After exploring the cultural richness, elegance, and magnetism of the women of Kazan, we arrive at the big question: what makes this city a true paradise of beauty and sophistication? Is it merely the privileged genetics that combined different peoples over the centuries? Or is there something deeper, something that transcends appearance and creates an environment where beauty, intellect, and culture coexist in an almost mystical way? The answer lies in the essence of Kazan, in the mindset of the people who live here, and in how this city values the female identity. A tradition of valuing femininity and self-respect. Serene soundtrack, footage of mothers and daughters strolling, groups of women in sophisticated cafes. From an early age, girls in Kazan learn that being feminine doesn't just mean being beautiful. It also means carrying oneself with elegance, having self-respect, and exuding confidence without arrogance. Education and refinement are part of the local culture. Women in Kazan grow up in an environment that encourages learning, sophistication, and personal development. Unlike many societies where a fast-paced lifestyle leads to neglecting one's appearance, in Kazan self-care is an integral part of daily life. Self-esteem stems from culture, not from showing off. Instead of trying to appear perfect in others' eyes, women here take care of themselves because they know they deserve to feel good about themselves. This mindset creates a fascinating effect. They don't need to attract attention to be noticed. Their presence is naturally magnetic. The influence of Eastern and Western heritage, mysterious soundtrack, footage of Muslim minarets and Orthodox churches in Kazan, architectural fusion between tradition and modernity. Kazan is a city that lives on the border between two worlds, not just geographically, but culturally as well. The Slavic heritage brought with it the classic Russian beauty legacy: women with fair skin, blue eyes, blonde or light brown hair, and an aristocratic posture. The Tatar and Mongol heritage added exotic features: almond-shaped eyes, dark hair, and a certain mystery in their expressions. This mix created a unique profile of beauty, nearly impossible to find anywhere else in the world. But it's not just genetics that makes this fusion special. Kazan's women's mindset reflects this cultural duality. They're educated and reserved, like traditional Russian women, yet also display a warm, mysterious touch from Eastern culture. They have a refined sense of fashion, combining Western influences with the elegance of Eastern attire. They're independent but never lose their softness, a rare quality in many modern societies. This balance between tradition and modernity makes Kazan's atmosphere truly captivating. Climate, diet, and a healthy lifestyle, light soundtrack, footage of parks, women exercising outdoors, and typical Tatar cuisine. Another lesser discussed, but extremely relevant factor for the women of Kazan's appearance is the balanced lifestyle that the city provides. The temperate climate helps keep skin youthful and healthy, unlike very hot regions where excessive sun can accelerate aging. The food is naturally healthy. Tatar cuisine is based on lean meats, fish, vegetables, and high-quality dairy products. The result? Women with flawless skin, strong hair, and well-proportioned bodies without resorting to extreme diets. The city encourages outdoor activities. With so many parks and green areas, locals have the habit of exercising, walking, and maintaining an active lifestyle, which contributes to vitality and longevity. All these factors combined lead to an impressive phenomenon. The women of Kazan seem not to age. Many maintain their youthful appearance and vibrant energy for decades. The social magnetism of Kazan's women, soft soundtrack, images of couples, strolling at night, discreet smiles and glances at get-togethers. If there's something that truly sets Kazan women apart, it's the way they captivate those around them. They understand the importance of a look, a subtle smile, an elegant gesture. They don't overdo anything. They don't need flashy clothes or ostentatious behavior to be noticed. Their confidence comes from within, and that authenticity is irresistible. The result? They create a natural magnetism that draws anyone to their presence without the slightest effort. In a world where many try to attract attention superficially, the women of Kazan shine for who they are, not for what they try to be. Now that you've discovered this Russian secret, tell me in the comments, have you already heard of Kazan? Have you had the chance to visit this fascinating city? Or are you now tempted to go? If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more amazing content about the most surprising places around the world. See you in the next video.